Good evening, State Line. Happy first day of meteorological winter. While the winter solstice isn't until December 21st, that's the shortest day of the year. Meteorological winter consists of the month of December, January, and February. So now that we're into the winter season, we didn't see much winter weather in the forecast today. We saw quite a bit of rain. But it's always a family tradition of mine to see Santa on the first weekend of December. And while I couldn't be there, I FaceTimed in, and he wanted a shout out during my weather forecast. So I promised I'd give it to him and then add a little bit more to that. We'll give you the weather forecast for the North Pole. Upper 20s, so just slightly cooler than where we're at. And it's also going to be quite windy with just a few clouds up at the North Pole. For us, quite a bit of rain's been the story throughout the day today. And that's going to continue to be the story overnight tonight and into the start of the day on Sunday. It was also rather windy. We had a 40-mile-an-hour wind gust here in Rockford. We picked up just over 7/10 of an inch of rain, while much of the area has picked up well over a half an inch of rain throughout the afternoon and evening hours. We'll continue to add to that overnight tonight with still more showers moving throughout the State Line area. But the other story tonight is going to be the increase in fog. Yet again, dense fog throughout much of the State Line overnight tonight and to start off your Sunday. So take it slow if you're headed out tonight or early tomorrow morning. That light rain will transition over to some wintry mix throughout the afternoon tomorrow and lingering into the early portions of your Monday before a cool down going into next week with temperatures into the low 30s and even the upper 20s back into the forecast. Right now, upper 30s for us. Northeasterly winds, though, at 12 miles an hour, making it feel closer to the lower 30s. These temperatures throughout the afternoon hours that we ended up topping out in the upper 30s and lower 40s are pretty much where we're at right now. We haven't fallen off all that much, and compared to this time last night, we are slightly warmer throughout much of the area. That's helped melt some of that snow out on the ground, as well as dew points out there in the 30s and low 40s. That's a measure of how much moisture is in the atmosphere. Quite a bit of moisture out there has helped melt quite a bit of that snow, and that'll continue to be the story throughout your Sunday. I think much of that snow will disappear by the time we start off your next work week. Like I mentioned, visibility is already starting to be greatly reduced throughout portions of the area, so take it slow overnight tonight and into the day tomorrow. Winds out there rather breezy with gusts upwards of 30, even 40 miles an hour earlier this afternoon. They'll slowly subside overnight tonight. That rain that slid through had some stronger storms to our south, produced a few tornadoes. Take a look at this picture here that was sent to us by our sister station down in Peoria. You can see the tornado there off in the distance caused a little bit of damage as they moved through central portions of Illinois. They weakened by the time they got to our neck of the woods. We'll continue to see the chance for a few isolated thunderstorms and showers into the early parts of your Sunday before transitioning over to a little bit of wintry mix throughout the afternoon on Sunday, and that chance will linger into the early portions of your Monday. Let's recap your forecast for tonight. Upper 30s, foggy with scattered showers and a few isolated rumbles of thunder. Your high temperatures for tomorrow will be hit right around midnight. Wind will slowly be falling throughout the afternoon hours. A foggy start with light rain throughout the morning hours, transitioning over to a little bit of wintry mix. The cool down continues into the early portions of the week with temperatures in the upper 20s and lower 40s. A little bit of light snow by the time we get to Thursday.
Looks like we got a little bit of everything within this weekend and then going forward to the cold temperatures.
You name it, I have it in that 7-day.
Well, if only, we can go back and back in time and go back to summer.
Summer, right, exactly. There's no fall. 80s though in that forecast.
All right, thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome.
Samantha.